From man, so full of confidence. We've seen it again this evening so far. He'll be feeling good, but won't be taking anything for granted, of course, against Mark Allen, who, let's not forget, the frame he won, he made a century.
Clear any mistake, and Kyren's all over it tonight.
Well, at least he didn't leave him in. If Allen were to lose, then he can't get in the Tour Championship, which would be a blow. That's, of course, the big event, as we know, coming up in Manchester.
Yeah, that didn't look on, did it now, as he left the red to left corner.
So
Well, this will take some piece of cueing to get the cue ball down the business end. Oh, that's great. That is brilliant. Right.
Mark Allen 4. Well,
just been a little light on trophies compared to the last couple of years. But he can take heart, really, from, as I say, last year, Kyren Wilson was in that position, wasn't he? He was struggling for results.
$11. $17.
Certainly the 5 in the middle of the table. He doesn't have anything on to right corner, so you've got to get the cue ball working. And it's gone horribly wrong. It's end of break. That's 3 times in a row now. The last 3 colours he's potted. His
Mark Allen 21.
company. And it's almost the fact that you didn't. That's the thing that puts more pressure on the rest of your game. You know, he's come away from the table. He hasn't missed anything.
Resume in about 5 minutes on table 2. 2 each live on ITVX. Yeah, nice.
Kyren. Safety zone. Well, he hopes that's going to be the case, but he's so powerful with this type of shot. Now, Mark Allen, if you're going to win this match,
One.
Three of the players he beat here last year didn't qualify this year. Gary Wilson, Ali Carter and Zhang Anda.
Cheers, Mark. Thank you. $11. 12. 90.
he doesn't have to take, but he might have to. Yeah, he didn't want to, there was no point really, so that was...
Yeah, 26.
the pot itself, so this next shot isn't certain. Yeah.
33.
Play
Quite
double
low.
on the red as well.
Mark Allen.
So not
39.
quite done, but looking good for Mark Allen.
One.
Well, certainly getting the black into play. If he's got any chance, is what he needed to do, and he has done.
7.
Then there might be some pain coming.
$15. Kyren Wilson. 22.
The fact he's got a jack up. He played it in a smart way. I mean, he kind of played it in a way where, you know, on the keep Kyren at bay for the time being.
Yeah, Wilson just sort of shook his head because he knew. And surely not the cleanest kill, but Mark Allen doesn't mind about that. He's got back to within one.
One.
For the international centre a year on from winning this title.
Six. Mark Allen 6. And the frame.
Important frame to win, to stay in touch. So only one in it. It's first to 6, remember, to reach the quarterfinals here in Telford. Kyren Wilson leads Mark Allen 3-2. For it. You know, he's hit some nice ones tonight, hasn't he? And that could have been another, but he didn't find its target.
One.
Happy enough to leave this very missable pink. But you just sense the confidence that he's playing with, don't you?
Eight.
And it is a good point because it's been a feature of his game, certainly since becoming champion.
In a single season. It's not that many, really. And he's only the first.
20.
Yeah.
26. $31. 32.
Logic by continuing to win tournaments in their 50th year.
Always saying they like to play for a choice. Just the man for the job, isn't he, with this one? But this is thin. Yeah, that was far from easy.
Kyren Wilson. 36. One. 6.
If you can cannon that, there's every chance of being on, well, pink or black, probably black.
9. Seventeen. Mark Allen 24.
Yeah, 2 cushions to play the single red and just hope to get it safe. Yeah, it's one of those speculative pot, play for green to left middle. Knowing that he's, well, bound to obviously cover the red. And get
Putting a bit of pressure on the world champ. Yeah.
he's just a chance that certainly if this red goes in, all things being equal, you'd expect him to win the frame from nowhere. And that's the trouble that Mark's having with his game just at the minute. I mean, last year when he won this championship, he was playing with like almost but with that comes the odd mistake here and there that he wouldn't have been making last season.
7.
Albeit You know, playing with more rhythm is better, but it comes with shot provides.
$50.
And another red should be sufficient. Need a colour off the red, in fact.
Kyren Wilson, 22. Well,
Yeah, no, he's played bounce on and off the cushion. What a big shot this might be. Just a hair of a bounce. The way he's got to play it, might play it with pace, but then it obviously becomes missable. Oh, that's a fabulous shot. Very good.
$40. $17. $21.
Yeah, it's absolutely fine. He actually wants that to keep running. Yeah, he's fine, but the way that he's taking these, it might just, yeah, he might just turn a corner.
26.
Yeah, overall, so far he's been second best, but...
$32.
One thing Mark Allen has never lacked is ball. Big clearance that. He was struggling, but he's found a way back into this match. Kyren Wilson, all was well at 3-1, but the match now level at 3-3. Just made a very, what feels like a very big clearance to level up, because Wilson was looking a good thing for 4-2.
Yeah, he certainly was until this red. There was a fair.
One.
And gets it, and there you go. I think that's the thing about best of 11s. They're long matches, good really. He was playing well, Wilson. But as I said when they came back, there was possible 7 frames to play. So still quite a long way to go.
$50. And I guess the sustained period of time. Where's the green? Oh, wow. Escape.
$90.
But if you're Kyren Wilson, it must feel like the...
$25. Ground ball.
Just having to accept that and play safe. So the flute Didn't really, in the end,
Markel.
make much difference there.
25. Foul. You miss. Kyren Wilson 4.
Well, Alan feels he might have hit it, yeah?
It did. It did. Ollie's confirmed it. One.
Well, I laugh because that was a beautiful piece of ball striking, that one.
Way. Alan hit the red and Wilson has knocked it in.
Oh, bound to leave plenty. And no guarantee of being on a colour. To play it at that pace
4.
as they all...
$12. $20.
Currently the only player on tour actually knows on that first Saturday.
$28. Just go. Thank you. 30.
Use all of his cue power to get the cue ball out of there somehow. That is a brilliant shot. He's widened the angle purely.
43. $50. $51.
Just needs to put the frame away. Needs another red. It's been a very good visit, though. This was the Kyren Wilson pre-interval tonight.
59.
But it wasn't reckless. That was a beautiful shot to set up what should be a frame-winning contribution.
Yeah, Mark Allen in a snooker, needing a few himself, nods his head. A 66 to steady the ship from Kyren Wilson. He's back in front at 4-3. Along with Florian Nurster, Liam Highfield, who's back on. He had an injury which cost him his place, really, the first time round. And Stephen Allworth, our colleague, who is so fed up of having to commentate with us that he's got himself back on tour. So well done to Stephen.
So he's taking a mini gamble here, just leaving the cue ball on this end cushion. I say mini gamble because he's going to leave some option, perhaps, for Mark. Yeah, and that's, well, for Mark, it's quite a poor one. And all, if he can avoid baulk colour, probably brown or yellow, then he could have Mark in some trouble. You know, but the plant's a bonus. He does look, it has to be said, that the far more dangerous of the two from distance.
Kyren Wilson 1.
How will Kyren be 10? Yeah, that's a brilliant pick out. It was almost something of a natural, providing you get the pot or get very close to tuck in. Very much, and that.
The longer he looks at it, the more likely he is just to whack it and hope for the best. And that's what he's doing. Hit and hope.
One.
I don't know whether the roll-up will count as a hot shot. I don't know what the committee will say, but we saw the trouble Allen was in. Wilson now looking to profit from it.
Bathtub, that one, trying to get the cue ball to stop, and it just keeps on going, doesn't it? But what a touch it was, you know, getting potentially two in front with possible three to play.
Ten. $16.
blue or pink, obviously, is not easy, but for Kyren it shouldn't be a problem. He's able to work the cue ball so easily.
23. $29. $36.
Just looking to close this out. And it's a good response, of course, having lost that sixth frame to the terrific.
Last year or two. As I say, you play for the pink in the same pocket as the red. Anything straight, and it should be frame over. And
50.
there you go. Yeah, the red, white to its feet, but he's straight in the.
So this red.
$57.
Got such belief in himself, Kyren
relished
Wilson. The mantle continues to, and in this match when things got a bit sticky, he responded really well. And now he's looking like the very likely winner, you've got to say. He just gave it a whack, hope for the best, left a chance, and Kyren Wilson has not faltered.
6. $67. 68.
Of course, didn't quite. Going to have to be a double. Still a great break, that.
Kyren
An
Wilson,
important one as
74.
well,
On the front.
because he's back to 2 in front. 74 from Kyren Wilson. This is how he was playing pre-interval, and it means he needs one more put together to reach the breaks of 66 and 74 to lead 5-3. He's live on ITVX as Wilson has a look at this long red.
1.
Didn't he play it well?
Obviously got the pink, and now this potentially is the payoff. Seemed huge. It might have been a game changer, a match changer. Kyren's having none of it. He is playing brilliantly.
$20.
One, I guess, more impressive, the fact that he was put under pressure with Alan making the good clearance for 3-3.
$27.
A bit uncomfortable knowing they were on, trying to avoid watching them.
34.
Just the way he's striding around the table. 22 seconds a shot tonight. He was telling us for several years.
41. $47.
No, that's a fabulous shot. That was awesome. Now he's almost there. And his game isn't it? And that's been the difference tonight, I think. You know, Mark's still searching
52.
for his best.
Kyren Wilson.
So just having to settle for chipping pink safe. Well, we'll see. He's not in good positions, though.
If Kyren can knock this in, which he should do, and get on a colour, it should be the end. Still not done.
One.
You must get here with the red waiting. Oh, wasn't sure.
Day one. Wasn't. Otherwise, it was match over. Day 4 or 5, something like that. Now then, one good positional shot, that's got to run.
9.
And it has done so. All of a sudden.
$17.
He just nestled a pink into the open. That would be
25.
the way to go about this. He's played that nicely, so 2 or 3 shots from now.
$33.
But obviously.
$41.
Earlier, with this in mind, he had another chance, of course, after that to win this frame. A little short here.
Mark Allen. 46.
To hit the yellow. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do nicely, actually. All right, he's got the bonus, but it was all about
Sue. Five. Nine.
So you'd think he's, well, try to lift the pink. Not easy to hit though. He played for the double. I mean, that is a
14.
wee bit surprising because he certainly had enough angle. Well,
Sure,
double
you get
to
the
pink safe. Oh boy, that was risky. That was so risky. And he sold the game, I
Foul.
think. Well,
Mark Allen,
Perhaps to the frame. He's at the end of the match. Wilson needs pink and black.
six.
Terrific
Terrific
one
pot.
visit when he got in first. Broke down on 53. Mark
Four,
Allen
three,
went for
five.
that double, didn't get
Kyren
it,
Wilson.
and it is Kyren Wilson who ends Allen's title defence at the Players' Championship. He won't be in the Tour Championship now, Mark Allen. Kyren Wilson will play